Hello. One of the interesting stories which almost is going missing is the story of Alex Belfield and his pursuit of Jeremy Vine, and sort of vice versa. Now, I have to put my cards on the table. I had a nasty run-in with Alex Belfield myself. I don't think Alex Belfield is necessarily a bad person, but I think he is fixated on the idea of freedom of press and on the idea of freedom of speech. And this can sometimes get people into trouble. And I don't think what he says on air is necessarily kind and considered. I think, however, that he is fundamentally a good and kind person. I was immensely touched by the fact that he called me after he'd been quite rude to me on air and apologised. You know, that's quite big of him. He didn't need to do that in a way. But he clearly hasn't taken the same trouble over Jeremy Vine, and he's clearly been quite persistent with his claims at the BBC. Now, on the other side, it looks to me that the BBC has not really handled Mr. Belfield very well either. And these monolithic companies, like the BBC, sometimes they get out of control. Sometimes people allow power to go to their heads. It's not a good thing. You know, if we can learn anything from the Belfield Vine BBC story, and not to prejudge and not to anticipate the way this court case is likely to go, it would be that we need a little kindness in the way that we deal with issues, that we deal with people who are working for us, that we deal with people who are giving us news, people who are reporting, people who are being reported, people who are taking decisions. I think the Belfield Vine BBC story is one that the present government and the 8 people, maybe 7 by now, who are aiming to be the next Prime Minister should take to heart. Words are important, and words can hurt, and we should be very careful about the words that we use. And if we undertake to do something in public, in public life, to take forward a duty, then we also undertake everything that comes with it, which is answering mail, being courteous, listening to people who don't agree with us, and, if necessary, giving a response. But actually we don't always have a response. What we can have is the kindness and consideration to give other people an opportunity to say what they have to say. People don't have to be right. People just have to be heard.